Welcome back, trainers. So we're going to be discussing the next Community Day Pokemon. Unless Niantic decides to switch it up, we can expect Chikorita, Bayleaf, and Meganium. The Meganium is in its shiny variants in this picture here. Everything else is just normal. So about this Pokemon, is it going to be good? Well, unfortunately not. We're going to go over everything that you need to know about it and compare it to a few other Pokemon that we currently have. So let's go ahead and jump into this and see what we have for Meganium. So we're over here on Bulbapedia, and we know it already has the move Petal Blizzard, Solar Beam, and Earthquake. Anything else would be a new addition. Razor Leaf would be okay. Victory Bell has that. It performs quite nicely, although we're probably going to see it with Frenzy Plant. We're going to go over its move tutor moves in just a minute here. What else could we possibly see? Magic Leaf. That'd be neat. It'd probably be like a 3 charge bar move. For about 70 damage, but who knows. Pretty sure it's going to have the move. Where is it at? Frenzy Plant, possibly Giga Drain, I suppose, or Grass Plague. That would be a new move introduced into Pokemon Go. We'll just have to wait and see. So let's go ahead and jump into their stats, do some comparing to current grass types and future in Gen 4. We're over here on the Go Hub. We're going to take a look at Meganium's stats first. Now, unfortunately for this Pokemon, it's not something you're going to want to invest in because there is going to be better options. Now, I'm the type of person to say, go ahead and power up what you like. But if you're going to go for, oh, I want the best grass attacker for my Stardust, well, this is something you're definitely not going to want to invest in. But, you know, it's all up to you. So let's go ahead and take a look at these stats here. Max CP potential at 100% IV, 2,227 attack. Yikes, 168. Defense, pretty decent, 202, and stamina, 160. Let's take a look at the weaknesses. Bug, fire, flying, ice, and poison. Resisting electric, grass, ground, and water types. So Meganium. Let's go ahead and look at the moves here and see what's the best set as of now. We have Vine Whip and Solar Beam, Razor Leaf and Solar Beam, Vine Whip, Petal Blizzard, Razor Leaf, Petal Blizzard, Razor Leaf, Earthquake, and Vine Whip, Earthquake. So Meganium is yay. Let's go ahead and compare the stats so you can have a clear understanding on what's going on with the stats for its attack here. Okay, so first up is going to be the top attack stat, grass attackers in the game. Yes, Frenzy Plant Venusaur is going to probably be doing more damage than Sceptile and Exeggutor, but I want to just look at the actual attack stats. So Meganium is sitting at 168, Exeggutor 133, and Sceptile 223. As you can see, it is way far behind, and the defense is not even going to save it. I don't even think the Community Day move is either. I wonder if this is just going to be a kind of bust. You know, it looks cool, it's a nice shiny to have, but you're definitely not going to want to be powering these up, kind of like what we saw with the Ampharos. You know, they're a decent gym defender, but at the same time, what do you really need it for currently? Yes, it has a Mega down the line, but that's far away. Next up, we have the, you can say, second best grass attacker Pokemon with the stats. Now, we have Venusaur with 198 and Victory Bell 207. So, I mean, Victory Bell is still way outperforming Meganium, even though it's not even a starter Pokemon or has any sort of Community Day move whatsoever. And I use it all the time. It's actually very good, so you might as well just power up your Venusaurs or Victory Bells. And then we have the Gen 4 grass type tanky Pokemon right here. So if you have a few shiny good IVs, make sure you hold on to them, possibly do a few trades, maybe get a lucky EV, because you're definitely going to want a good one for Leafeon. So compared to Meganium, these things completely outrank it in every aspect. So let's look at Leafeon stats. Max CP potential for Leafeon, 2,849 attack, 216 defense, 254, and stamina 130. Now the only thing that's on the low end is the stamina, but everything else is doing quite nice, especially that CP. Now let's look at Tangrowth. Max CP potential 3,110, attack 207, defense 219, and stamina 200. Well-rounded, tanky Pokemon right there. It's definitely going to be a gym dropper. Is it going to outperform Meganium even with its Community Day move? I do believe so, but at the end of the day, it really depends on what kind of move it does receive. because Meganium does have 168, and if it did get Plant Frenzy or Frenzy Plant, sorry, then it will probably be doing a little bit more damage or almost on par with Tangrowth. So there you have it, the Gen 4 tanky Pokemon. Look at that. So it's going to be pretty nice when Gen 4 drops. I know everybody's just waiting for it to happen. It's gonna, come around sooner or later. As far as how they're gonna release it, we'll just see. That whole evolution idea was so fantastic. It was almost too good to be true, like I said before. And it still maybe can possibly happen. But I'm gonna tell you right now, don't get your hopes up and don't wait for it. You can just rest assured it's gonna be happening, Gen 4, as far as how they're gonna release it. Well, they're only gonna tell us when the time comes, so don't hold your breath. And with that said, is Meganium worth powering up? Is it worth investing Stardust and just completely going all out, walking it? Not really, okay? If you don't have enough candies, then I possibly would suggest just waiting for Community Day, catching a bunch, and then evolving a couple. Other than that, it's all on you if you want to power it up. If you get a 100, that'd be amazing. Give it a shot, because like I say here all the time, it's always worth powering up Pokemon that you like and you enjoy using personally, even if they're not even close to being meta relevant. So with that said, trainers, I hope you enjoyed this video. Meganium should be the next Community Day Pokemon, unless Niantic throws an extreme curveball at us. So I'll be catching you all next time. Take care.